what happened in Guelph and also Halifax, Calgary, and Edmonton. Let's get into it. And welcome to Canada Wide. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's do it. A tent encampment burnt down near Guelph, Ontario 2 days ago. And we're going to have a look in the map where this is exactly. And if you look here, remember that Scotia Bank that's there. And, you know, the people that are living here, there's actually 1.3 million people coming into Canada a year. And there are people in Canada that can't even have a place to live. And so they put tents up in a downtown location. Like, don't you think that the politicians should have something where you can't bring any more people in if you can't take care of the ones that are here? And I don't think they care. They think that the Canadians that are living here, I don't think they care at all what they do. And maybe it's the politics in the city of why they, if they do something or not. And now all of a sudden they're worried about public safety. And I want to have a look right there at that, what you see in that picture. Let's zoom into it. Here. You see that right there? Let's zoom right into it. What happened? There. That's a propane tank. So you can have a propane tank in the middle of downtown. Now let's have a look where this is on a map here. So Guelph, we're going to zoom right into where this is. Let's have a look. We're going to go in. It's going to go fast. Zoom. There it goes. Okay. Let's zoom in a little more. It looks like where do you put a tent? City of people. Like, don't you think that's amazing how this even got put in? Let's have a look here. Yeah. Let's do the 3D. Look at that. There's the Scotia Bank right there. See the Scotia Bank? And where do you think they actually put the tent? Let's go zoom in. We're right here. The photo was right here. And look at this. Right here where this water fountain is a tent city. And right behind here, look at that Bank of Montreal. So it's okay to put in a propane tank right here in a downtown, and it can explode, a propane tank, with tents and people that are on drugs too here. And once the tent's enclosed, there can be crime. You can get way more out of hand. And I'm really surprised that the government never did anything. They could see it there. Everyone could see it. Oh, it's another bank here, CIBC Scotia. This is a pretty downtown location. That nobody in the politicians actually went there to do it. I think that Royal Bank here too. They're actually, from what looks like it, scared. They're scared of some people that are protesting. They're scared. I'm not sure if it's because people will film them and then call them out, or it depends if they are actually scared of the people that they are doing crimes and something might happen to them. So that's really something else, that they always have to wait for it to happen, wait for something horrible to happen, and then if it gets enough news attention or Trudeau allows it to be in the media, then they'll actually do something. That's what it looks like with all these news articles that keep coming up here. Let's go back to it. So that's what you were looking at there. That's the Scotia Bank. And I think zooming into locations of where things are really puts it into perspective of where it is, because it's not just a street corner. You saw that looks like a street corner that any one of us could walk by, or it could happen in Canada. So it's really sad that the local politicians now think of public safety. Like, you know, this is not the first time in Canada that this has happened. Like, why do they wait for it to happen in Guelph? Like in British Columbia it's probably happened, in Nova Scotia it's probably happened, but nobody talks to each other to say, hey, when one of these gets put up, we need to do something. We need to either help the people that are here, stop bringing in more people, just fix stuff. But they don't want to do that. They always want to talk about, you know, shame on you for this and that, and not worry about what really matters to people that are affected. And you think the Liberals or NDP, or I'm not sure who's political in here, Green Party or something, that nobody, not even a social influencer, could have mentioned something like this or posted it. And I've seen videos of tent cities too, and they don't really, the mainstream media doesn't really want to talk about it too much. They sort of just want to push it by. So, and the other cities, like for example here in Halifax, and we'll have a look at this article, Halifax, and this is published on December 14th. So over a month ago, they knew this was happening. So cities across Canada And they're talking about here a rise in fires. So the city municipality politicians, they know about this, and it's exactly the same thing. As it gets cold and frigid weather, this is when it happens. It's inevitable that there'll be more. So they foresee the future. They can't foresee the future for 30 days, but they can for 50 years from now for climate change. Isn't that something else? Like, why don't you worry about what you can change and do now? And it seems like a lot of times it's just an easy way out to say, oh, in 50 years, this is going to happen. You got to pay more taxes. But they don't really care what they can actually do now, because then they'll be accountable. Same thing. Look, propane tanks. And we're going to zoom into where this is too in a second. Because people are freezing to death and they need heat. This is how compassionate and much empathy politicians have. And it's not just in the Guelph and Halifax. Calgary, same thing. 3 people were found and burnt down. Same thing. And in Edmonton. And I guarantee if I look, there's going to be a few in British Columbia as well. So this is something that they can't predict 30 days in advance. No. It gets cold in Canada. No. I don't know if it's because they think global warming or global burning that it won't get cold in Canada and they don't care. But when we all know for millions of years it gets cold. So why don't you just do it? Let's have a look at Halifax and where this is. See this encampment here right by university. So let's have a look. We're going to zoom into this right now. Let's do it. There we go. Right down in here. That looks like the building, Halifax. So if I back it up here, that's that's the downtown right there, and the building referring to, where'd it go? Right here, right downtown is where they did this. Let's put some roads in. Can we have a look? Let's go into 3D. Yeah, right here. Right here is where the encampment is, right in front of the. And look at that. You think the politicians don't look out the window and see this? And you know what they do? Nothing. There's propane tanks out there too? Nope, can't do anything about that. They're just totally blinded by it. So it happened right in here. You have a look at that. And yeah, downtown. This is the downtown. Look at it. Canada Services. So between government building here, government building, City Hall. Over here is where you get your passports. Bank of Montreal. You know, it's always beside a bank too. I guess they're everywhere, banks. So that's something that always comes up. So it's really sad that they don't care that there's people with tents in front. Keep inviting more people in. They don't care about the people coming here. And then they start giving them little baggies where they can get some more things to take and forget about life. Like, I'm surprised they just don't give them video games and an extension cord too, and add to it with all the other stuff that the government's giving. So anyway, it's very sad that this is happening in Canada, and this is all under Trudeau's. This is under Trudeau's watch. You can blame municipal, federal, provincial. It doesn't matter. In my eyes, it's all the government. Fix it. And they don't even talk to each other. From one municipality to another, they don't talk to each other. It's more of like damage control. Try to not make people aware of what's going on is really what it looks like they're always trying to do. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.